So I'm an operations manager for the Fasteners and Tools division. That oversees quite a large part of the division. So it's an internal role that supports the 80 plus branches in the BMG network. I've been with BMG for 13 years, going on 14, fresh out of high school, so only place I've ever worked at. I was working at a rugby box for BMG in Durban and got to know one of them quite well, and he just said to me, hey, I've got a holiday job for when you're done with matric. I was like, okay, cool. And then when my family realized it was BMG, they said to me, no, you have to go. And then I literally started working in the warehouse packing boxes, and then through that I just saw the potential. I was a trainee, then I went to internal operations support, then I went to internal sales, back to operations support Joburg, and that was for tools and for fasteners. So no one else in the operations team wanted to move to Joburg. I was the only one, I was the youngest one. I had about 3 weeks to learn as much as I could, and then I relocated to Joburg, and I held down the fort for about a year. I was doing all the operational functions by myself. I think one of the biggest challenges I had was I was supporting one of the branches in the Nelspruit area. One of the biggest lessons I've learned, when you help people, you've got to help them help themselves. If you help them and do everything for them, they're never going to learn. So in this particular case, I did everything for the branch. What happened was he didn't process the local portion. So, this was for a huge manufacturing plant in Nelspruit. Next thing I got this mail from the regional manager, Patrick, where are the nuts? Can you believe it? Just some nuts holding back the whole process. So I went to the manager that I was reporting to at the time and I said, I'm so sorry, I've made this mistake. I know there's a company car sitting outside doing nothing. I've arranged the nuts. Please, can I have the chance to give me the car keys? I'll drive to Nelspruit myself and drop it off. And I will never forget one of the managing directors that was CC'd responded to me directly and said, well done, Patrick. It's not what you do wrong, it's how you handle it. So then I just learned, take ownership and make it happen. After that, it went to external sales in the Wadeville area, and that was supporting the 3 branches. I came back to Joburg as team leader for the operations department, so that was quite a nice promotion. And then from team leader, I've now been promoted to operations manager. So it's about 7, major stepping stones. I think the company culture is always to push to the next level. What's the next strategy? What's the next brand? What's the next innovation? And that's just helped me. It's influenced me in my work method to say, I can sit here and do the quote, but surely there's a better way to do the quote, or there's a different way to do the quote, or can I chat to IT to make it easier for the next person? So it's just always asking questions and pushing the boundaries.